Large sweeping moves by Poland's new government continue. Poland's new Minister Coordinator for Special Services, Tomasz Siemoniak, has announced that he will liquidate the CBA, the Central Anti-Corruption Bureau. This is an institution that has successfully been fighting corruption since 2006. This decision may be motivated mostly by a desire for political revenge, since the CBA has repeatedly dealt with the new government's party, the Civic Platform, politicians in the past. The CBA is not the only institution threatened with liquidation. The CBA was established in 2006 during the first Law and Justice government. The institution was headed by Mariusz Kamiński, the same Mariusz Kamiński who was sent to prison as soon as the new government stepped in. Investigators at the CBA often cracked down on corruption at various levels of government and did not concentrate their efforts on any one particular party. In 2016 to 2019 alone, the value of property secured by the CBA in continuing investigations amounted to nearly 930 million zloty. It was the Central Anti-Corruption Bureau that conducted investigations into, among others, Sławomir Nowak, Stanisław Gawlowski, Roman Giertych, and Włodzimierz Karpiński. The Central Anti-Corruption Bureau is unfortunately not the only institution that may be feeling threatened at the moment. In the budget being prepared for the current year, the ruling coalition is cutting funding for the Institute of National Remembrance by 68 million zloty. The IPN is an institution that deals with crimes committed by government officials during the Soviet era. First of all, the cutting of the budget affects our ability to conduct investigations for the victims of totalitarians. And this is not just investigation, but identification. Radical reductions in the budget of the IPN may lead to its closure. It is thanks to this institution that, among other things, Lech Wałęsa's pastor, a secret police collaborator, was revealed. Also the murder of Father Franciszek Blachnicki, in which Jolanta Langer, until recently a co-worker of Warsaw Mayor Rafał Trzaskowski, was implicated. This wave of liquidations may also reach such key infrastructure projects as the Central Transport Hub, although admittedly the ruling majority does not speak with one voice on this particular issue, but the government's plenipotentiary for the Central Transport Hub does not rule out abandoning the project entirely. If the project is justified, let's build. If it doesn't stand up, let's figure out why it doesn't and what to do to get the desired effect. Otherwise, let's give up. The Law and Justice Party has inaugurated a state Labour team. The main topic of the first meeting was precisely the Central Transportation Hub. Marcin Horała, the former government's plenipotentiary for the Central Transport Hub, argued that the completion of the Central Transport Hub is critical for Poland's further development. This project would also link air, rail and future maritime freight all in one place. The CBK, the one we are currently building, at its current stage will be the 12th largest airport in Europe. The question of whether we want to move from our current 30th place to the 12th place. We are the 5th largest nation in Europe. Is this really such megalomania? According to analysts, the Central Transport Hub could be a great civilizational opportunity, but the government must get rid of its inferiority complex. CBA, IPN, CPK. This is just the tip of the iceberg of Donald Tusk's liquidationist plans. The construction of Poland's first nuclear power plant is also now under question. During the previous Civic Platform government, Alexander Grad was in charge of nuclear energy. The politician took a salary of about 55,000 zloty a month, but nothing was built during his tenure.